I get the joke, but why? Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to the Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure, where today we are going to kick things off by heading down to feed our wonderful axolotls. What is that? Is that a boat? I don't remember leaving a boat out there. We will go deal with that later. Should I be more concerned? No. We're going to go start off by feeding our axolotls, and then I figured we would continue work over on the brand new part of the island. Have we done a brown and a yellow before? What kind of baby will we get there? Whoop, just another yellow one. We're looking for blue. We're looking for blue. We're going to get blue eventually. What I was going to say is that I figured today we would work further on our little, I was going to call it a peninsula. I guess this little bit down here might be considered a peninsula. It's jutting out a little bit. Maybe not quite enough, and I don't know if it matters, like, what percentage of water to land you need to make a peninsula. But eventually, I actually thought about expanding this out further, as well as this, and having this be a little bit more like a bay. You know, when the lights go down in the city, and the sun, or the moon even, either of them shines on the bay. It was in the sun, it's sun, yeah. When the lights go down in this... Wait, hold on. When the sun... No, hold on. What are the actual lyrics? I've forgotten. It doesn't matter. Should we go investigate the boat real quick? The plan over here is to take down this wall and to relocate all of these guys to some kind of structure that's not buried in the side of the building here. Now, I am thinking about keeping all of the librarians together, so maybe having some sort of a hall here, like a library where they're all at. And we have all of our librarians in there. I like that idea. And then having sort of a separate area for a few different clerics. And different ideas like that, you know, just bringing in different villagers from across the way there at the estates and having them sort of live here. And we'll have a villager for everything. A villager for every task under the sun. And I don't know, maybe we do still go along with that sort of initial idea we had of having a building kind of jutting out of the wall there. I haven't decided yet. I mean, we really don't need that much room. I mean, I guess this much room. And then if we want to have double the number, we have another row on this side. And we do want to keep them separated so we can remember who goes where. But we don't need all of this anymore, which we haven't even maintained. Like, there's not even lanterns here. Where did they go? Was there ever lanterns there? Did I forget? Who knows? Did they get broken? Did someone steal them? A lot of questions that we need answers to. Like, why is there a boat out here? Also, this here still needs quite a bit of work. So what I've been thinking here is currently, I think it looks a bit silly kind of going back in, so I want to remodel it to have it curve out in the middle. And then you know what? We haven't even checked the turtles in a while, have we? These turtles have all grown up. All right, I think you're fortunate. You're silky. Let's get the turtles out of there. It's okay if it breaks and falls down. There you go. Yeah, it'll go down to the hopper. Out to sea with all of you. We should have gotten at a minimum of 4 scoots, right? Each turtle drops a scoot. Have we determined that yet? I think we have. Well, we got 1. Honestly, it's better than previous attempts. Typically, we have nothing. Typically, we have nothing. So we're gonna take the 1 that we got, and we're gonna say that's pretty good. And we're not gonna be too upset about it. I am going to plant more eggs, though. We've only got 4 turtle eggs left. We're gonna do another experiment with the turtle eggs, 1 in each different position, and I'll have to go get more glass. But my plan now is to, whoa, okay, then that was a little bit of an odd duck there, wasn't it? The way that it froze up. Oh, hello, Rain. Hello. I still haven't found the missing allay. That is not a boat. I don't know what that is. We'll go have a look at it here in a second. I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush because it's probably something horrible. It's probably rigged with explosives, and I don't really want to go check. I'm getting wise. I'm gonna stay on my island, and I'm gonna not get involved in the strange things going on out in the world. Except for in all of the ways that I probably will end up getting involved in all of the strange things going on in the world. Regrettably. Glass! There we go. We'll get some more of that. I'm not too pressed on the issue of rain. I'm not really worried about that all that much. I can pretty much just ignore it. But didn't we talk at one point about having a back entrance into this place? Like tucked away in this the backside of this hill here? Is that still a thing we want to do? Because we could just like do that, I'm pretty sure. We could just like have that be right here. Maybe that's not the best place for it. How many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I mean, I actually almost got it perfectly centered up on the backside there. if having it be perfectly centered up is something we care about. We can have a little Hobbit Hole entrance here that goes right in. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit of a cramped entrance, because as soon as you get in, you're going to have all of this glass to contend with. But that's a minor issue, dear. We might just discontinue this one. I just kind of want to see it work, at least the one time. We could add another one here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and just extend where the track goes. I mean, now, of course, we gotta wait. But how would you model up a bit of a Hobbit Hole here? Let's go get some dirt, and let's go get some doors. By the way, I have been keeping up with the development of all of our mods for 21.6, which is exciting. I can't wait to get my own personal flying ghast creature. I'm very excited about it, but we mustn't be too hasty. We gotta wait until all of the mods have been updated, because there are some things I simply cannot live without, and I am not going to. You know, it's just not going to happen. We're going to get some dark oak doors, and we're going to grab a bit of dirt and possibly a bit more sandstone, just to be sort of on the safe side there. Make sure we got everything that we need. And we will go frame ourselves up a nice back entrance, because currently getting in and out of there, you might have noticed, is a bit of a tedious affair. In the past, we've had to go around the side, and then I got to make sure I go back around one of the sides I can swim up. Now, that'll be fixed eventually, because we're going to have to go through here, and we're going to have to carve this away and have it be the same as it is on the other side of the island, because now we know that we don't actually need it to be 2 blocks high, so long as there are no blocks for sort of the drowned to get a leg up on. Like if there was a block right here, for example, they could get out of the water. But for whatever reason, they can't do it like this. So, I mean, I guess I've just addressed that issue there. Also, real quick, let me check something in here. How are we doing on these? I know I checked these the other day. Well, son of a gun. You gotta be careful. You can get stuck back here if you let your double jump tick down. Yeah, no, we're still fine. It's gonna be a while before we need to do anything about those. I thought about, like, it would be funny if I added mending to all of them, but then I actually thought about the process of repairing all of them and thought, you know what? I just emptied this out at the end of recording the last episode. Look where it's at now. There's no point! We'll just make more. It's fine. Double doors. Where do we want them? I don't think we want them to be, like, here. I think we do want them to be back here. Just about. So, framed up here. Right there. And then we'll have the full stone framing, or the full smooth sandstone framing. And then we want to make sure that I mean, it's not really going to be a Hobbit Hole, if we're honest with ourselves. But, I mean, what are we actually going for here? What is the actual design sort of language we're going along with here? Like if we do that, and then we do that. Maybe we should have actually made all of this dirt, but that wouldn't look good inside the cave, where all of this is visible. Well, you know what we could do, I guess, is we could take down the doors, and we could have them be the other direction, so we can have the doors be like that, and then you wouldn't be able to see what's out here anyway. And then we can have that and that. And then you get this, though. Yeah. No, it's starting to look more and more troublesome, isn't it? It's starting to look more and more like a bother. Oh, and plus you got the dirt up there now. Yeah, no, it's not gonna cut it. Alright, well, we'll have to turn these back around then. There we go. And then on the inside, I really don't like looking at the dirt. So let's carve these away. And we'll put back in the system we had, which was just this. Like so. Unfortunately up there too. I mean, I say unfortunately. It is what it is. Would it be better if it was like a level lower? Do we want the step to be on the outside, or do we want the step to be here? We can actually make stairs out of the smooth sandstone. We cannot make stairs out of dirt. So, in that way, we've answered our own question. Is it such a bad thing if it is visible smooth sandstone on this side? Maybe. Maybe not. Let's actually trim all of this away. Okay. And then let's have a bit of a sandstone like that, and dirt like that, with the path kind of going into it like so. Nope, didn't like that. Path going into it like so. Yeah. That's the part I don't like, is where the dirt is free floating in the air. It doesn't look quite right. I don't think it looks quite right at all. But at the same time, I'm not sure what else to do there. So comment down below and let me know your thoughts. I definitely think there are some alterations that could be made. Okay, I'm trying to smooth it out. And if you're wondering why I'm breaking the grass, it's because I think the grass is a little bit more valuable than the dirt. We have a lot of dirt. See, I'm thinking if I just kind of smooth it all out like that, and it's not such an abrupt hump, it ought to be slightly better. So I think it looks pretty decent from this angle. And then once you come around to here, it's starting to take shape. I think it's starting to take shape. I like it better than having the pieces in the corners there. My only issue now is light, and is there enough of it? And temporarily, we might just put a torch here. But eventually, I'd like to figure out lanterns of some variety. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go figure out what this is. I think now that it's dark and stormy, and we've built a Hobbit Hole, it looks like it's gone, actually. Oh no, there it is. It's just hard to see. Kind of blends in with its surroundings. Should we be sort of like at the ready? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of undead, including that guy there that's just he's got himself a, he's got a trident. Go ahead and deal with him. We might even get a trident out of the ordeal. Look at him. He sucks. He thinks he's so smooth. Okay, he did land like a single hit. And he did not... I've not gotten a trident drop in a very long time. It's a shame, too, because look at that one. It definitely looks like it was enchanted. Oh, what a shame. Also, I love the turtles. Now that they've sort of dispersed, like, there's still a bunch of turtles around here, obviously. But there's just, like, a nice, healthy amount of them. Alright. Is that a fence? Let's approach from down below. Let's approach from an unexpected angle. Come up on the situation. Oh, look, this is a bit like an overhang. That would collapse if we weren't careful. There's a pig. I'm not seeing traps. Now, it could be the case that the fencing is rigged in some way to explode. We just don't have to engage with it. Hello, pig. Sorry, what? Hasan Porker. I get the joke. Like... But why? What? What's the point? Did you do this? You can see what I mean about them being unable to get up there without a ledge. I don't, yeah, I don't get it. Until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!